Hey guys, I know it has been a while since I have made an update. The last update I made was week 4, so this is my weeks 5 and 6 updates. So the last time I saw you, well, let me start with stats. Okay, so my starting weight was 302, and my surgery weight was 274.8. The last time I saw you, I was 257. And last week I lost 2.2 pounds, and this past week I lost 1.4. So that gives me a total of 48.6 since I started, and 21.4 since surgery, which was November 9th. Am I happy? Yeah, I mean, I'm down almost 50 pounds since like August. Um, I don't normally do that, so that's good. The 21 since surgery, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. I really thought it would be a lot more by now. Especially since my doctor told me that most people lose 20 to 30 pounds their first month, and here I am. I'm in week 7 right now. So, yeah, I think I was just really expecting more. It is what it is, though. I can't change it. I'm doing what I should be doing. I'm walking 4 to 5 miles a day. Most days I'm getting my 64 ounces of fluids in. I don't tend to go too much over that. Probably if I changed anything, probably upping my fluids would help. I'm eating like 500 calories a day. I don't know. Like I don't know what to do. I think it was last Friday, I experimented and ate like 700 calories for 2 days on the weekend, and I was up a pound the next day, so I thought, well, no, maybe not. So, but anyway, I went and saw my doctor on Christmas Eve in the morning, and I told him, I feel like I'm not doing as well as I should be, and he said, I'm doing fine. I need to stay off the scale. It's not about the short term, it's about the long term. And these are all things I know. It's not a race. And I really do have to stop comparing myself to others. It's not healthy for me. And I know everyone's different. It's just what it is. I just really wish, because the first couple months are supposed to be when we lose the fastest. And, I kind of think, what's it going to be like in month 6 or 12? Like, am I going to lose like 5 pounds a month or 3 pounds a month? And I've even made the comments like, well, I lost this fast when I did low carb or Weight Watchers, but the thing is, I didn't keep it off. So maybe this time I will keep it off. Because I will say, I do know one thing with the surgery, it prevents me from even trying to eat certain things, because I don't want to be sick. I have not tested sugar. I have no desire to test sugar. I don't want that feeling. I don't care. Like, I don't want it. Now, does it mean I'll never test sugar? I don't know. But right now, I don't want it. I know some other people have been eating some sugar, and they're doing okay. I don't want to be that one person that feels like I'm dying because I had sugar. So, when I talked to the doctor, he said he wants me keeping my calories at no more than 500 a day. He said at month 3, like 3 through 6, I can go up to 800 calories a day, and then months 6 through 12, I can have like 1,000 calories a day. So, okay, he said stick with the 500 until that 3-month mark. And I said, but sometimes I'm hungry. Like, I get hungry. And sometimes I eat my 2 ounces and I still think I'm hungry. And he said I could add in some fruits and veggies for snacks in between meals. And I said, well, the dietitian told me I'm not allowed to have snacks. And he said, Amy, you're not going to gain from eating some fruits and veggies, especially veggies. He said, have some fruits and veggies. So I said, okay. Now, I probably won't eat too much fruit. Fruits, a lot of times, it's high in sugar, so I probably won't. I'll try to do veggies. And actually, I had 5 baby carrots the other day, and I know even carrots, they're high in sugar, natural sugar. I think it's like a carb per baby carrots. So I think I won't try to do that too often. I will say though, I ate them and didn't have to dip them in ranch dressing, which before I had to dip them in ranch dressing. But they had a little sweetness to them since I haven't eaten sugar, so I didn't miss the ranch dressing. But I'm gonna need to find some alternative things like cauliflower, broccoli, stuff like that. So I'll figure it out. Um, so like I said, he told me to stay off the scale. I haven't done that yet. I said, well, yeah, I think I'll weigh just on Mondays. At first I said I'll weigh once a month, and I know I'm not capable of that. So I said, I'll just weigh on Mondays because my surgery date was on a Monday, so Monday is my official weigh day, no matter what the scale says during the week. I can be down 5 pounds in the middle of the week, but if on Monday I'm only down a pound, that's what I count. So I'm not going to lie. I'm probably still going to weigh every day. I don't know. I'm obsessed, and I shouldn't be. But, even if the scale isn't moving as fast as I'd like it to move, I've had some non-scale victories. This past week, I moved up the steering wheel in my car. Moved down. I moved it down. I had to move it up because it was rubbing my stomach when I would, turn the wheel. And I just decided to test it out the other day and put it in the lowest position. And sure enough, I was able to do it. And I have space, not a lot of space, but enough space between the wheel and my stomach. So I said, I'm going to leave it, because now I'll gauge from there. I do need to take my measurements. I'll probably do that for week 8 because I did it at week 4. I know that I am losing weight, even if the scale isn't agreeing. My clothes, they're a lot looser than they used to be. People at work tell me they can tell I'm losing. I mean, I know, especially through the chest area and here, I still have this, which drives me nuts, which I don't think this is going to go away. It's just, I'll have turkey neck, yeah, gobble gobble. But through here, I can breathe better. It's not as fat. I can actually feel. I mean, I don't see them yet, but I can feel my collarbones. Somebody at work the other day said, "Amy, I can tell you're losing weight." She's like, what did she say? You don't have as much going around you or as much in the back as you used to have or something like that. And I was like, thank you. No. So, other people are seeing it, so something's happening. I was wearing a 5X shirt before surgery, and even for a few weeks after surgery, but I can get into 4Xs now, and they're not snug. So, and they're actually a different brand, and I always felt this brand was smaller, it ran smaller than, I always wore the just my size stuff because I felt like it fit me. The Faded Glory, I always felt ran small, and was it White Stag? I pretty much shop at Walmart, so that's where I'm getting these things. But it fits, and I don't think it'd be long. I'd go into the next size. Pants-wise, I was wearing a 4X before surgery, a tight 4X. My 4X pants are now, I have to keep pulling them up. So I definitely could go to a 3X, but I just refuse to buy pants. Maybe I can bypass 3X and get 2X. I don't know. So, I don't know. But, oh, you know what? I want to say, I know I'm very late on this, but I want to say congratulations to Alan VSG. He hit the 100-pound mark. I don't know, it's been at least a week or two. I kept meaning to make a video and congratulate you, and I just never got around to it. Rachel Rock Creates, I watched your latest video just this morning. I'm so behind on videos, and some I've watched I haven't commented. It's not that I'm not really seeing it. I'll get caught up. I may not comment on everyone until at least I get caught up, but I just want to say that I hope you feel better. I know you've got the flu. You're in your first week of a 4-week pre-op diet, and you're worried about your iron levels dropping again and them canceling your surgery. I'm thinking of you. I hope you feel better. I hope your iron stays up. Hang in there. I know the pre-op diet, especially for a month. I know it's miserable, but just you can do it. I'm excited for you to get your surgery on the 28th of January. Just hang in there. Um, Another thing, my parents came over for to celebrate Christmas at my house yesterday, and I cooked dinner, which I kept it simple this year, just because I had to work till it was after midnight till I even left out of there on Christmas Eve, and I thought, oh, man, I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing a bunch of crazy stuff. It's food, you know. So I got a chuck roast and put it in the crock pot with baby carrots, the little red potatoes, and my mom, who's doing low carb, she won't eat potatoes, so I got a couple of the parsnip and cut those up and put those in. And then I sprinkled like a half a packet of gravy mix, a half a packet of the Italian dressing, I can't talk, the Italian seasoned dressing, I don't know what it's called, and a half a packet of the ranch salad dressing mix or whatever it's called. Um, and then just put a half cup of water in it and just let it cook like 8 or 9 hours on low. And it turned out pretty good. The meat was tender, and it's funny because my mom and I, because we haven't had sugar, we could taste sweetness to it. And Randy said he couldn't taste it, the sweetness, but I think it might have been the Italian dressing packet that I put some of that in. But I mean, it wasn't like sweet. It wasn't like candy or anything, but we could just taste the sweetness. So like she asked, what can she bring? And I said, well, if they want rolls or dessert, stuff like that, I'm not doing that. Usually at my house for Christmas, I've got candy and cookies and all that stuff out, and I didn't do it this year. I don't want it in my house. And so she brought them enough rolls just to eat right then. There was no leftovers really. I think there was one roll, but I made Randy up some dinners with the leftovers, and he can have it. It didn't bother me. I said I'd supply the butter because, I don't think butter's bad for you. Margarine's bad. I don't think butter is. I had the Kerrygold butter, so I put that out. And then for dessert, she said she could make us a sugar-free dessert, and I said I don't see any points. I don't need it. So I went to Jungle Gyms and got my dad and Randy a slice because they sell stuff by the slice. They have like gourmet desserts. It was like a chocolate peanut butter delight or something like that. Kind of looked like cheesecake with stuff in it, but higher and bigger. It looked pretty good. But it's been in my fridge, or it was in my fridge for like 3 days before they ate it, and it didn't bother me. So they got to have that. Christmas dinner. Chuck roast, baby carrots, parsnips. I have one little red potato over there. I don't know if I'll eat it. We've got deviled eggs. There's a devil. That's my dad. That's my mom. Say hi, Mom. There's Randy. Everybody knows Randy. Look what Randy's eating. That looks pretty good. So like I said, they came over, and I started last year doing like a photo shoot for all of us. And so I thought that'd be a nice tradition every year. I'll set up the backdrop and get the lights out, and we'll do a photo shoot. And so we did that. That took a little while. I always try to get Riley and get his picture. I try to do something different. One year I put a bow tie on him, and then he had a scarf. And this year I got him a trapper hat. So, but he was hot, so we hurried, and I let him go first and got his pictures out of the way, and then got all the stuff off of him so he wouldn't be so hot. But some of the pictures are kind of funny. I might show some of them here at the end of the video. So like that, then we ate, then we opened gifts, and I'd say the funny part was I got my mom, well, my mom and dad, they have like a handicap toilet that's higher up off the ground, and then they have a regular toilet upstairs. So I got them the squatty potties, one for the high toilet and one for the low toilet, and my mom opened them. And what's funny is she put her feet under it. I snapped a picture. Maybe I'll show that too. Actually, I think some of you, if you're on my Facebook, you've probably seen a couple of the pictures that I'm talking about. But I'll put stuff at the end here, and It was funny because she was looking like she was on the toilet. um, so they stayed, you know, they were here probably about 5 hours maybe, and then they went home. And then Randy and I went and got in the car and drove to, it's a place called Sharon Woods down by Cincinnati, Ohio. And they put Christmas lights out and stuff. And we drove through that. And it was actually a good night to go because it wasn't busy. We've gone before, and the cars were way down the street, and we got right in. I mean, now once we were into it, it went slower because people were stopping and like looking. But it's pretty cool. I think that's about it. I promise I will make my week 7 video close to on time. I won't say actually on time because we're only a few days from it. But I'll at least stop in and tell you if I had a weight loss this week and stuff like that. Let's see. So I just want to say, if you celebrated, Merry Christmas. If you didn't celebrate, or whatever you celebrate, you know, hope you have a good week. I think that's it. Okay, I will see you for week 7. Have a great week. Thanks. Bye.